Welcome back, everybody, to So Go Whoa Whoa, where someone's gotta work. Great to have you guys back. I know I've been on and off the last few weeks. Was on vacation, then we had to go to a family funeral, and then I got COVID. So I'm now almost fully recovered from it and feeling pretty good. So it's time to make another video. Today, we are going to talk about how to apply for a job in the trades or driving truck or operating heavy equipment with literally no experience. And I'm going to give you guys a few tips for that because I get a lot of these questions. How do you apply for these jobs when you don't have the necessary skills? Now, there are things you can do that will help you to improve your chances for sure. And I'm going to go over those right now. So the very first thing we're going to talk about is come ready to work. And what I mean by that is if you want to be in the trades, if you want to drive a truck for a company, or if you want to operate heavy equipment, go to the places where these things are happening. Show up in the morning. And I don't mean at 9 or 10 or 11 in the morning. I mean at 7 a.m. or before at the job site with a lunchbox and a pair of gloves and some steel-toed boots. If you are standing there, I would almost be willing to bet that someone is going to talk to you and ask what you're doing and who you're looking for. And if you just flat out tell them, I'm looking for work, they are going to see that, and maybe not the first day, but try it then the next day. I promise you, you will get a job. You will have a job. You will start from the bottom. Yes, and that is okay. And we're going to touch on that a little bit later. But your best possible option with no experience is to show up in the morning ready to work. Let them know you are actually ready to work. Have a lunch pack. Don't be, oh yeah, no, I'd love to work, but I can't be back here until tomorrow. They're like, okay, thanks, don't come back. Come ready to work. Number 2, work hard. The trades can be daunting and tiring and strenuous at times. And that's just the nature of the beast. But it's also one of the most rewarding jobs you can have, whether that be in any part of the trades or driving a truck or operating heavy equipment, and I consider all of those part of the trades. These jobs require you to work hard. A lot of times it's seasonal, especially in construction and times when the material that needs to be used can't be frozen. So in Canada, it's a very limited amount of time. And even in a lot of the northern states, you can't work on a lot of these projects starting off in the wintertime. Now, if some of these projects have already been started, you can work through them through the wintertime. And that's the great thing about the trades, is you will always be able to rotate through different projects in different seasons. Be ready to work hard though. That's one of the most important things I can tell you. If you don't like to work, if you just want to laze around and play video games and maybe type on a computer and your telephone, the trades aren't for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't know what you're going to do since 6 billion other people are already trying to be computer programmers as well. So you might want to maybe change your work ethic. These are just some hints I'm trying to give you. Now, the trades are amazing for quick advancement, quick learning, and for quick pay increases, especially in the modern times. They are looking for people that show up every day and just come to work. That's the most important thing. So if you can do that and just show up and be ready to work, I guarantee you will go boop, 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 through the rankings in a short amount of time. Number 3, have a good attitude. You're gonna be the green person. You're gonna be the unskilled newbie, greenhorn, green hand, whatever you wanna call it. They might even, and in a lot of cases, will make you wear a green hard hat. And that is to literally signify that you should be supervised. It's for your protection as well as everyone else's. It's not to belittle you or make you feel like a lesser human being. It's so that everyone on site knows not to put you in a situation that you shouldn't be in. It's for safety, everyone's safety, including yours. Have a good attitude. It's really that simple. You're making good money. You're building stuff with your hands. You get to be a part of changing the world to a better way, to a better, more improved society. Number 4, and I've talked about this in other videos too, so I'm just gonna rehash it again, but be willing to learn. Be willing to take guidance and knowledge from elderly or more experienced workers. I don't care if they're younger than you, but if they've been doing it for 5 years and you're new to it, it's okay to listen to them and to ask questions. It doesn't make you look like an idiot. You want to know what makes you look like an idiot? Doing something stupid because you didn't ask questions. Nothing looks more dumb than that. So just be willing to learn. It's not really that hard. Be willing to learn, be ready and able. If someone asks you to do something, if you're unsure how to do it, by all means, ask questions until you are clear. Maybe some of them will get grumpy at you, but I guarantee you they will continue to answer your questions because they want you to get it done so that they don't have to tell you 4 and 5 and 6 times. If you've never been around the trades, that's okay. That's okay. Honestly, it might seem intimidating. It's really, really not. Most of the people in the trades that I've ever worked with are some of the nicest, kindest, most giving human beings I know. They're there to work with you. They want you to succeed because if you succeed, they succeed. So it really benefits them too. Don't be afraid to ask questions. And finally, number 5. I've said this in some previous videos and I'm gonna start heading in this direction a little bit more because I am actually tired of pussyfooting around and being scared to say anything and everything nowadays. You need to be able to take a little bit of grief if you're going to work in the trades or operate heavy equipment or drive truck. These types of human beings that like to work with their hands and like to create and like to build and like to be a part of this creation process are tough individuals. They have to be. We work in all types of weather conditions and all types of ignorant and awkward positions and sometimes lifting heavy stuff over our heads and holding things awkwardly and carrying heavy things and pounding nails and pulling wrenches and working with water and digging trenches and you name it. You have to be tough to do this. It's not for the faint of heart. So if you are faint of heart, I would recommend, again, try to fit in one of those computer programming jobs that 6 other billion people are applying for. And good luck to you. But for the rest of you that actually aren't afraid to maybe work a little bit, the trades, heavy equipment, driving truck, there are so many opportunities for you. It's literally almost endless. Not to mention creating your own business, making some moolah, a bunch of moolah, more than your college and university friends could ever dream about. Oh, and by the way, you'll basically dictate your own hours once you're at that point. Most of those don't get to do that either. But you have to suck it up. You have to be able to take a little shit. It's just that. It's just the nature of the beast. It's okay. Don't be offended by everything. If someone starts yelling at you, yell back. Tell them to go fuck themselves. It's okay. In fact, most times, if you actually stand up to yourself right away, they will respect you and they will start to bring you into the team that much sooner. The sooner you get a little tougher skin on you, the sooner you're going to have fun, the sooner you're going to make friends, the sooner you're going to actually learn and appreciate the job and the trade that you're now in. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know this one was a little bit quick and it might seem like I'm being a little serious, but sometimes the message needs to be put across in a certain way. I like to have fun and I love joking around with all my crews that I've ever worked with, no matter what we're trying to do. But at the start, I'm just trying to give you guys an understanding that you need to have a bit of a tougher skin. You need to come ready to work. You need to be able to show up on time. You need to have a good attitude. You need to be able to learn and take responsibility. Those things, though, I promise you, you'll be able to get into the trades or operate heavy equipment with little to none experience. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to check out some more videos, there's one right here, and then there's one right here. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Take care. See you next week.